I
So
got you.
yo, Mental Margarita show. I got my boy Devin in the house,
Yeah.
and man, let's start off for the audience. Me and him, we were kind of going through some things. I don't want to get too deep in detail with that, but we were going through some real life moments, man,
Yeah, it
and
really
and that's
was.
how we kind of connected.
Yeah, just chopping it up about music, and then it just popped off. It was good.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. So what's it like being in the state of Washington right now? How you
Um,
feeling?
well, fire season's just popping off. Well, I guess it's been going for a little bit, but they're getting closer to home now, so it's a little about that. But other than that, other than that, everything's good, man. I slowed down on making my beats because we just had our son on January 11th, and
Okay. Congrats.
yeah, thank you, Lucas Carl Taloy. He's awesome, man. But we just had him, so I slowed down on that because his mom is working a lot at the clinic, and I took over daddy duties all day, every day. And
Wow. That's what I'm
she,
talking about.
I mean, yeah, but she's amazing, man. She puts in work for us. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's
And
cool.
and it's just it works out. Everything works out. It's good. And he gets home or she gets home from work, and it's just he wants nothing but her. So then that gives me time to focus on other stuff.
That's
So
good, man. Well, you're being a good father, though. Good things come with that.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, like the hip hop scene, and you being in Washington, there's several notables that came from the state of Washington that have done their thing.
Yep.
How has it been for you being a producer, trying to get your music out there like that? Has it been difficult? A lot of politics?
Yeah, and finding the right plug, like if you got to be able to put it out to the right person who's going to actually look into it and be like, oh damn,
Yeah.
But you have to find that right person. And I mean, I haven't been. I mean, I lost my artist. His name was Phenom, and I don't know where he went. We completely stopped talking, but all of our music together, is good. I just need to find him again. Other
That's
than that,
crazy because I think I remember you telling me something about him.
yeah, he's. I mean, he spits, dude, and
Wow.
it just sucks that I lost him. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what happened. Well, I do drugs. It happens.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And they fall off.
I'm
But
telling you. And Washington too, man, it's what an epidemic.
yeah, it's crazy up here. They give you legal spots to go do drugs and shit or stuff. Excuse my language. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, we good, we good. It's
Yeah.
crazy because I mean, I think the last time I was in Seattle,
Hmm.
man, I couldn't believe I was seeing what I was seeing.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
It's bad.
it was like tent city, man. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy over there. And like, I did a lot of work down in Portland, and seeing what it was like down there, man, it's the same thing. And like the police, they go by and see a rig on the ground next to a person, and they just kick it off and be like,
Is that crazy? Wow, that's crazy, man.
it's not fair. Those people need help. So
Yeah. So, going back to the music, man, I mean, just that environment alone, and I'm sure that you've gone through a lot of life experiences yourself. Well, I can oblige and say that I know that.
yeah.
Um, what are some of your inspirations as far as making your music, laying down your tracks and your beats?
Um, you know, the biggest thing would just be making it known, you know, letting people know how it really is on my side, you know,
Right.
and
Making it known. I like that.
yeah, and music is my everything, and trying to push it on people that don't feel it like I do,
Right.
and they just get irritated with it or something. It's like, man, just try it, listen.
Yeah.
And my biggest inspiration is to try to make people see what I see in music, like, because music it'll make you feel the
That's
best.
deep. That's deep,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Like you could be in the worst possible mood and then turn it all around by just hearing a beat, you know?
I'm telling you, man. I'm
That's
telling you, all it takes is one song.
Yeah, because a lot of times I hear these songs that are coming out. There's a lot of mumble rappers coming out, and their beats are on point, and I hear it, and it's like, man, I feel that beat, but I'm not
Yeah,
listening
yeah.
to the other.
Yeah, who cares about what they're saying? Just the beat,
Yeah,
the vibe, the energy.
yeah. It all depends on you have to get stuck on that beat to start with.
That's cool. So, you seem like you got a lot of experience as far as your taste
Yeah.
for being able to hear music.
hmm
Um, was that something growing up as a child? Like, was you always like involved with music around you? How was that like?
I mean, when I first fell in love with music because of Bone Thugs. That was my very first.
Bone Thugs?
Yeah, that
Like
was my
that?
very that was my very first CD that I ever got because my dad had got me this big one speaker and an old school disc player and an amp that went with it. And he's like, put it together and you can listen to it. And I was like, well, let me get some music, And that was the first one he came to. He's like, if you like hip hop, he gave me Backstreet Boys too, and then
Hey,
Bone Thugs.
look, I like that. I like some of them jams, man. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, but at the time, it was every little girl was like, "Oh my God," with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, but then my dad threw me that one, and I was like, "Yeah," and I played it every single day, and that was like listening to their stories through their music was,
Right.
that's where it was, and that's where I got stuck. Like, oh man, they're trying,
It's the first of the month.
yeah.
That was a jam back in the
It
day.
was. My sister just put that out on her story like day before yesterday. I think on the first, actually. Yeah.
That was the jam. Yeah, I tell you, Easy E really, man, what a find that he got there, man. That was a hell of a discovery.
Yeah.
I mean, they were fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, when you're looking, let's say when we look at producers and stuff like that, like what are the top producers that you really, really, really just admire?
You know, one of the Khaled's pretty good.
TJ
I like.
Khaled.
Yeah, and he keeps going, and he'll go over to soft music. He'll go to hard. He'll go extreme hip hop.
Yeah,
Like, I like it. That's
yeah.
that's one of the dudes that I actually look up to, and
He's good at
I
putting pieces together. He's good at
yeah,
putting pieces together.
picking this artist and putting them together and just making it blossom.
Yeah. So
Works
that's
well.
something that you can see yourself doing.
Oh, most definitely. Most
I
definitely.
can feel it, man. I can feel the music just coming out of you right now.
Yeah. There's my MacBook sitting right here. It's packed full of beats that I just aren't 100% finished because I don't have the vocals and I
Right,
don't have, you know what I mean?
right.
They're sitting there though, ready to go.
They're ready to go.
Yeah.
So what is your goals, man? Like what are you trying to accomplish, before the end of this year? Like where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself at?
By the end of this year, well, by the end of this year, I would love to be 100% stable in my life with my family. And
First and foremost,
yeah.
that's
And
important.
then, and to actually start making moves with my music, to have somebody be like, hey man, I got this that I need this beat for, like, let's talk, let's do this, let's see if I can line this up,
Right,
because
right.
I love my music. I
And you
like to
got
put it out there.
and you look, you at the same time, it's like you have to be able to travel a little bit.
Yeah.
I know you got the kid right now, and
Yep.
you know, go to different places, meet me in Vegas,
Yep.
we got to network a little bit.
Yep.
But when I was talking to you, it was really crazy because I remember just your passion and how much you really wanted to do this music thing. And when I was blessed with this opportunity for this show, I had you in mind.
Yeah.
So, it's funny, man, how God just puts things together.
Yeah, and it
you
just
know,
works out.
and it just works out. And with that being said, what are if someone's interested in getting your production, if someone's interested in getting a beat from you or working with you, how do they get in contact with you?
Well, I got my 2 platforms from Instagram and Facebook. I got those 2 platforms right there. And then you can hit my Gmail, you know, or you could just hit my line, you know, either way.
And that's just Devin Toloy.
Devin Sloy on Facebook, and then on Instagram it's a swear word, King. You know, I don't want to swear, but King SHIT 509.
Cool,
So
cool. Now this track that we're gonna be playing, because
yeah,
you got something nice for me.
I do.
I'm really excited about it, man. Because
You were feeling that one, huh?
Huh?
You were feeling that one?
Yeah, I thought it was really nice. You know, I can definitely see that you're on your way, man, to doing some really nice things.
Yeah.
And it's good that, you know, through all the stuff that we've gone through, you know, on a personal level, for us to be sitting here and talking about music and you know, it's crazy, man. So it's really exciting.
Awesome. It makes me smile. I've been super excited about this, man.
It makes me smile too, baby.
Yeah. But it is, man. This is good stuff right here. Even the kids, because I got the kids inside, they knew what was going down, and they're like, "Yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up."
They're pretty excited about it, just like me.
All right, so we're gonna get into it. This is a track. What's the name of this track? That one?
That one, yeah, there you go.
That one.
It's that one 2022, because that was one of the ones that I think I made like 6 beats at the beginning, and I had to, because I told my lady, I was like, it's 2022, the MacBook's just sitting there, I'm not doing anything. I gotta
get busy.
Yeah, and I did, and I came up with like 6 of them.
And you came up with that one. So
that one.
Anybody that's viewing this right now, if you guys need some production, you know how to get in contact. That's Devin Toloy. You can on Instagram, Facebook. We're gonna preview this beat, and if you're interested in anything that he's got in his bag, man, you guys reach out, man. This is all about networking, us coming together. All right, let's shake the world.
Let's do this.
Well, welcome to the Mental Margarita Show.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Are you enjoying your Saturday?
I am. What about yourself?
Oh, man, it feels good. I'm having a good time. I'm just laid back. I'm really enjoying it.
That's good. That's good. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Oh, fantastic. Well, let's get right into it. first I want to ask you, how does it feel to be from such a significant city in hip hop culture?
Oh my
And
God.
what does that mean to you?
Wow. Honestly, it's unexplainable, to be honest. The culture down here, just the hip hop, like seeing huge artists come out of Houston, and not just, Houston, is Texas in general, right? It's a lot of big people who come out, and the grind down here, it's amazing. It's motivation for me, honestly.
For,
So
for
just
real.
waking up like every day, like it's like it can't get any better, right? To be honest with you.
I'm
So
telling you, man,
it's amazing.
H-Town. You know, I have a lot of experience in Texas. I lived in San Antonio for a while. I lived
Nice.
in Houston.
Nice. How did you like it?
I loved it. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Yes, it's a party town now. You have to come back.
I'm trying to tell you, look, I'm booking my ticket, girl.
Right? Come on. Come on. We'll be glad to have you back.
Absolutely. Now, being a triple threat in the game with songwriting, with your
Yes.
rapping, your acting, what is your true passion? Or are they all like the same on the same level? Is there anyone in particular that's like, what I'm saying, like your true passion?
Yes, music has always been my passion from day one. So of course, music, songwriting, and I kind of fell into acting, not even knowing I really had the talent. When I was in middle school, actually, I joined theater, and just went from there and started like winning competitions, landing first place. So I was like, okay, I guess I can act. So I've been in a few videos, auditioning for a few movies. People are calling me for movies, but it always goes back to the music. Like I started writing at a young age, and it's just like spur from there. So that's my
That's
baby.
that's inside you right there, the music thing.
Yes,
Can't beat that.
at all, at all. I
That's
love
what
it.
that's what I'm talking about. So you decided to go to college, you earned your associate's, your bachelor, your master's degree. Why was
Yes.
that important to you? Because when I read that in your bio, I was like, wow, I was impressed. I was like, okay,
Yes.
that's good that she's getting that education like that.
Thank you. So originally, I'll be honest, I didn't want to go to college. Let's put that out there. I did not. I did not. I'm the type of person, I was like, I've done school so much, and when I was in school, after school, every day was music, 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 studio and writing. Since I was like 16, I was signed to a local label.
Uh-huh.
And from there, it's just like, at the end of the day, like, what do I really want to do with this? So my mom was actually the one who pressured me to go into college. She was like, you need a backup plan. Music is not, just guaranteed. She was like, you're talented, but we need to do something. So, I thought I can kind of kill two birds with one stone. I was like, well, how about we do, Full Sail, the music college? And
Full
she was
sell,
like,
yeah.
no, yeah, I was 17. So she was like, no, you're not going out there by yourself. And so I was a little hurt about that. So I ended up going to Lamar University, and just in there, honestly, it really motivated me and kind of inspired me. It molded me into a different person. Like I really learned everything when I was in college on my own. And I tell people college is not for everyone. I don't try to
It's not.
push anyone to go to college, but by me being there, it really motivated me. It gave me more independence, and kind of just seeing a different outlook on life.
Yeah.
I'm like a
Because it would do that.
sponge.
Yeah.
It does. I soak up everything. I love learning. I just love in general. So with that being said, it's like even with the music business, like I like learning. So my master's is actually in development in business. So I'm always like I kind of get in trouble sometimes because I need to stay on the artist side, but I'm
Yeah.
always like dibbing and dabbling, like what's going on back there. So
Right. I want to know
yeah,
what's going on in the kitchen.
exactly. What's cooking? Like what's the behind the scenes? How is this being made? So
Right. That's cool. And I
yeah.
can feel that vibe from you.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's
Is
coming
that a
out
good
right
thing
now.
or a bad thing?
No, that's a great thing.
Okay, okay.
That's a fantastic thing. Now, this show revolves around discovering inspiring entrepreneurs. As I see you created a hair business.
Yes, yes.
Wow. So
So
that's another passion?
it is, I will be honest. So crazy, just behind the scenes, quick story. I've been wearing extensions since I was 13. And this is actually my extension line here. I love it to death. And I
Looks
go
nice.
over, thank you, I like it. But I'm really, really passionate about it. Me and my business partner, the name of the company is Cash/Shavu. It's Cash/Shavu on Instagram. And we're
Okay.
very passionate. We try to get things in like different textures that, you wouldn't originally find. So we do go across country, like we source the hair, very passionate about it. And this right here has been worn like 3 or 4 installs. So I tell women that, what you get, what you invest in, right?
That's
It's
it.
very, very important. And I also tell other artists as well, when you're in this business, don't just think from an artist's perspective. Think from an entrepreneur's perspective, right? Like you're branding yourself. You're not just an artist. Everything you do needs to have your brand on it. Because what would I look like selling hair, but I'm not wearing my own line? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I tell
Exactly.
people all the time, like, you have to have different avenues in this business for sure.
You really do. You got to be
Yes.
almost a walking billboard, right? Yeah.
Yes, everything for
And why
sure.
wouldn't you want to?
Right? Because people ask me all the time, like, who does your hair? Where do you get your hair from? I'm like, girl. But no, I
Right.
always tell them. A lot
You
of
know what
people
I'm
think it's
saying?
mine, but
Sometimes
it's
you got to
not.
wear your brand.
You do. You
You
definitely
know,
do.
you
Yes.
got to wear your brand. Put down that Gucci top for a second. Give it a break.
Right. My mom says the same thing. She's like, why do you always wear extensions? You have pretty hair. I'm like, if you only knew.
So, what is your vision as far as, like just developing your business portfolio in the next 5 to 10 years?
So right now, I'm looking for different marketing and promotion techniques. I tell anyone with business that is extremely important. Like if you don't have marketing, you don't have promotion, even with the music, right? It's like you can have a #1 hit single, but if no one knows about it, then
Don't
it's
matter.
pretty much irrelevant. So
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing for me right now, just figuring out like what's next out there. I'm always trying to stay on top, like what's next? What can I be doing? Like I don't, as crazy as it might seem, I don't like to be in the current, if that makes sense. I'm always trying to, even with my music, I'm like, what's something that no one is doing? Like when I perform,
Right.
what can I do
Right.
different? What's going to make me stand out?
Exactly.
That's where I'm at with it right now. But I definitely want to, kind of branch off into with like cancer patients, like more wigs, things like that, for the individuals who actually need the hair, and then branch off into the wigs and the braided wig. So it's definitely a lot to do. So I'm trying to like incorporate a lot of things for the next 5 years, as well as how can I really partner this with the music as well.
Yeah. And that's a really good idea because you're
Yeah,
you're giving back, to people that actually need it.
exactly.
And that's a lane that's never be closed,
Right. The beauty industry.
unfortunately.
Right.
Yes, right. It
Yes,
ain't
and just
going
bringing
nowhere,
back.
unfortunately. But
You're
just to
absolutely
brighten
right.
someone's day,
Oh my gosh.
and make them feel pretty and feel pretty. I mean, like you can't beat that.
At all, especially with women, we're all about beauty. So a lot of times when we have health issues or other things, it takes away that from us. So just to give that back, and a lot of times like wigs nowadays, you can't even tell they're wigs. So just to go back and be able to donate so they can feel like themselves again,
That's
like
great.
that's, you can't even like put a price tag on that.
That's great. That's really great. I really like that.
Thank you.
So name 3 people in your life, girl. I mean, like family, friend, or artist that has like inspired you, helped made you become what you are today.
Right. I don't want to say this is a person, but God overall, right? Definitely God
First and
overall.
foremost,
First and before anything, right? First and
we need
foremost,
to hear
God.
that more in the award shows.
Oh my God, yes, yes, yes,
You be hearing
yes.
that less and less.
We are.
Like you
That's,
want
and
to
I
thank your
think,
manager before your mama. Thank like where's God at?
thank you. You wouldn't
Like
be here.
man,
Your mom wouldn't be here without God, right?
right?
Like, come on now. But you know what, to be honest, and not to just get off subject, I really think that people are becoming more and more afraid to speak on that, if that makes sense. And
It's
it's
so sensitive, right?
very sensitive, yes.
Yeah.
But other than God, I would definitely say my mom. That's my heart, my rock. She's been there rocking with me since day one, taking me to the studio when I was younger, after
What?
school, there. Yes, that's my baby.
That's what I'm
Um,
talking about.
yes. And then secondly, I would really say my stepdad. He actually stepped in for me since I was 3 months old. So
Okay.
that's like my dad to me. And for a man to come in and take care of a child that's not yours, not even knowing what's going to come behind it, the responsibilities. Nowadays, you can't get some men to take care of their own kids. So
Yeah.
that
There's a lot of
definitely,
those.
oh my God. Yes.
There's a
So
lot of those.
a
Daddy,
lot,
where you at?
right? Shouts out for real. Thank you. But yes, those three for sure.
Well, that's cool. So your name is Star.
Yes.
You have star quality, I can tell.
Thank you.
What do you think makes you different than the rest?
Oh my God. I would say the ability to not be me, right? Like I'm me.
That's
That's what
deep.
makes me different. And when I say that in the most humblest way possible, but I'm a grinder. Like I'm a hustler. And when I say that, like I mean that in every aspect. It's like I was mentioning earlier with my music. I don't want to just go in the studio and record. It's like I want to be behind the scenes making the tracks. I want to know, like, okay, what's the plan after this? Like, okay,
Right.
where are we going with this? Like, what's our 3 year plan? Like that. And sometimes, like I say, they get a little irritated. I don't care, but it's
Right.
like if I'm looking at myself and everything that I do is me. It's my image. It's what the people see,
That's
right?
right.
So it's like no, like if I don't be in front of it, and if you don't, and I always tell my girls at the end of the day too, and other artists, like you are who you are, basically. Don't try to be
That's
something
right.
that you're not. Don't let this industry make you something that you're not, because everyone is different for their own particular reasons. And either
That's
they're going
right.
to love you or they're not. But you also have to be your authentic self and allow them to get the chance to know the real you and who you really are. So
And that's
that's
important. And
important.
that's very important. And not
Yes.
only is that important, it's so liberating, right?
Yes,
It's
for
like
sure.
when you can just be you
Oh my
and
God.
not sitting here worrying about being somebody else or
Yes.
trying to, you know how relaxing that is?
Oh my God. That's peace, right?
That's
That is
peace.
peace. Yes.
I have
Yes.
so much peace right now.
See?
You know what
People
I'm
don't
saying?
understand. They don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand. But you know what? You don't want to be, 20 years down the line, you finally start to understand. And, you could be in a situation where you wish you understood.
Exactly. You hit it on the nose. You hit it on the nose. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It took me a while to get to that point, right? For a while I was just like, who am I? Like, and I think a lot of us go through that phase in life, like,
Oh,
what
we
do I
all do.
really want to do? Like, but when you reach that point, it's like no other feeling. It's like, and you're non-apologetic for it. You're like, this is me, take it or love it, I don't care.
Yeah,
And someone is gonna come around, or the people that's meant to be in your life, they're gonna be there, and the other ones are gonna just, fall apart. So
that's it. That is
yes.
so deep. That's true. Now let's talk about something that's real big right now.
Yes.
Everything's big in Texas,
Big in
including your
Texas.
song,
Yes.
Big in Texas. It's set for release on the 26th of August,
Yes.
correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, what gave you the inspiration to write this record? And I know that it's getting a great response thus far.
It is getting a great response. And to be honest, it's actually a group of people that I partnered with recently at the beginning of the year. And they came up with the concept. They was like, hey, you're from Texas. Why don't we do something from Texas? And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was kind of like a hesitant. I was like, well, they have so many songs about Houston and Texas and slabs, and like what can I do different? Like, and I just kind of thought on it and meditated. I'm like, you know what, let's take this a different route. Like, let's kind of make this like kind of pop commercialist, but also like hip hopish. And
Right,
yeah,
right.
oh my God, I love it. And I'm so glad I did it. Like, I really touched on a lot of things that we do, but like in a
It be
different
jamming.
way.
It be jamming.
Oh my God, have you heard it yet?
Yeah, it be jamming.
Yeah, thank you. I
It be
love it. So I'm
jamming.
so excited. I'm ready for everyone to hear it for sure.
And I'm excited too because we're going to make sure that we're going to preview, give a nice little
Mhm.
preview of
Yes.
that record to the audience. So
Okay.
y'all
Okay.
check it out. It's
Yes.
gonna be crazy.
I'm excited. Yes.
So any shout outs you want to put out there? Where can the people find you?
So right now they can definitely find me on Instagram. That's the main source at the moment. I'm creating the YouTube. I kind of started over. I rebranded myself. I rebranded my Instagram, Twitter, everything. But Instagram is going to be The Real, which is TheReal. It's 5 underscores. So underscore, 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 and then star. So it's a lot of underscores, but The Real 5 underscore star.
I like the underscores. That's nice.
Thank
See, you
you.
you know how to be different. That's cool.
Right? It's different.
All
It's different for the different.
right, that's fantastic. Last question. If you could collaborate with any artist from Texas,
Yes.
who would it be? You got a lot of legends to come from it.
Oh my God. Hands down, Beyonce. Hands freaking
Hey,
down. Yes. Oh my God. Beyonce, not only just her music, but it's her freaking work ethic. Her style, her drive. And I
crazy.
feel like I have that drive. So putting us both on a set together, oh my gosh, like it's no stopping for her, and it's
Yeah,
like she's came this way and she's still going.
she
So I'm
is.
just like number one, hands down, no questions asked. H-Town for sure.
We're giving it a B.
Yes, big.
All right, well, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. And you know what? I appreciate you.
Thank you. So
You've been just an amazing talent. And I think that what I'm really thoroughly impressed about is I can feel your ambition.
Thank you.
And that's contagious.
It is.
You know,
it really
when you meet people that really are passionate, that really, really want it, it's like it just makes you want to go. Like, what can I do?
You're like,
what can I do to help? You know.
No, for sure. And also, I just want to thank you also and shout out to you for even giving us up and coming artists a platform. Because a lot of times we don't have this. Like when I was growing up, we didn't really have these type of platforms to where we can get discovered or get heard. So you're doing a great thing, and thank you so much for that.
I appreciate it. This is going all the way out, and it's hitting Vegas really hard. You know, the entertainment capital of the world. So there's so many different shakers and bakers there. So this is going to be fantastic for you and your career, and I'm looking forward for more to come.
Of course, thank you. I'm pulling you backstage whenever I see you at a show. You coming? Come on, let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Thank you.
All right, well, you take care.
Thank you. You too.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
Everything big, everything Texas. Everything big, everything Texas. Everything big, everything Texas. Everything big, just wait.
You see, we every morning grind shine, gotta get the money, gotta find a way to go to stack it up and triple up. Go get the money, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money. Pancakes, we flip that shit. And madness, we track that shit. Do slow, just stay on the mount. Everything still big in here, no cap riding. Flipping that switch while vibing. Skate on, not y'all slide in. VIP, we slide in, just vibing, reminding that I am the best. Most of y'all couldn't do it like this. Hair down like a silk press. Riding around blue cutlass.
We do it big. We do it bigger. We do it big. We got big figures. We do it big. We do it bigger. Speak tens, all a bit bigger.
Yeah, you know them girls dressed out like a thick steak. Big faces in your mouth if you ain't fake. We be down and we stallions and we couch. Like American, no, we be on some bounce. No MJ, but we be on some off the wall. Clutch cargo, bitch, your lips can't even call it. I'm a grind, cause I'm always on some bounce. I'm a shine, boy, much thicker than a rice. They say the sky's the limit. No silver spoon, so I got to get it. Started from the bottom, we're just trying to win it. Making all that shit, I'm behind tenant. Duck off, making moves every 2 minutes. When acts ain't got nothing to do with it. Niggas always saying what they won't do. Come to the south, baby, we'll show you. Lyrics hot like I'm about to pull a trigger, y'all. I'm a hot man like a cellar finna out. What the fuck I just say? Lyrics hot like I'm about to pull a trigger, y'all. I'm a hot man like I'm still finna out. Riding, flipping that switch while vibing. Pretty dress that sums it up. Pillsbury caked up, pocket thick as that's how we do it down in
B-I-G-T-E-X-A-S.
Let's go.
B-I-G-T-E-X-A-S.
Let's go, we riding, flipping and switch while vibing. Pretty girls that sums it up. Pillsbury caked up, pocket thick as that's how we do it down in Texas. That's what I like about Texas. Okay.
We do it big. We do it bigger. We do it big. We got big figures. We do it big. We do it bigger. Speak tens, all a bit bigger.
Yeah, you know them girls dressed out like a thick steak. Big faces in your mouth if you ain't fake. We be down and we stallions and we couch. Like American, no, we be on some bounce. No MJ, but we be on some off the wall. Clutch cargo, bitch, your lips can't even call it. I'm a grind, cause I'm always on some bounce. I'm a shine, boy, much thicker than a rice chick.
Everything big, everything Texas. Everything big, everything Texas. Everything big, everything Texas. Everything big, everything Texas.
Hi everyone, it's Jersey Doll, just dropping by to say hello. Hope you're enjoying the show. This is a little clip from one of my nights at the fabulous Don't Tell Mama Piano Bar in Las Vegas.
Yo, what's up, world? Thank you for tuning in to Mental Margarita. I'm the Rebel, and this is my Rebel Rant. So, where do we start? How about COVID-19? Because that was fun. Yo, listen, if coronavirus taught me anything, it was that we can actually get bored at being bored, right? I mean, we was all locked up. The kids, the immigrants, or like Trump used to say, you criminals. I mean, we was all locked up, right? Even my dog was like, bruh, if we ever make it out of this, I'm gonna teach myself how to sleep outside, because this is ridiculous. And it was. I mean, we lost a lot of good jobs. We lost a lot of great people. And no, I'm not happy for the people that we lost, but I am happy for the people that it woke up. Because not all kids out there are dumb. But man, some kids, well, you know what? I don't even blame them. I blame the parents. I mean, what did you guys expect? We kicked out all the bullies, and then we taught them how to settle for second place. I mean, if we keep giving medals out for failures, then how do we even learn from our mistakes? Look, this is how it works. Sometimes you got to lose a battle to win a war. And no, the war is not against countries or corporations. The war is not against red or blue or your identity. The war is against us humans. So no, you don't got to stay woke, but you better wake up, because life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. So be aware of self, be aware of mind, and be aware of others. Thank you. And carpe diem.
I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. What's happening?
Hello.
Fantastic. Welcome to the Mental Margarita Show. Hold on for a second. I was eating some chicken. Welcome to the
Lord. It's okay.
welcome
Nice
to the
to meet
Mental Margarita Show. Man, you know what? This is an absolute blessing. Absolute blessing. I heard so much good stuff. I know that you got a lot of good things going on. And I
Thank
mean,
you for
I'm
having
like
me.
really excited. I'm really excited for you.
Thank
Really
you.
excited.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Fantastic. So how's your Saturday going?
Saturday is good. Got a little workout in, and yep, just doing some house things. Gonna go on vacation soon. Little
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. You know,
It's almost
sometimes.
my birthday.
Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about. All right, cool. So let's get right into it. So tell me, where are you from? What truly inspired you to start doing music?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Me
I'm black.
too.
Really?
Dade
Oh,
County.
Dade County. Me too.
Wow, okay.
Born and raised in the county of Dade.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
crazy. And so what are some of the things that inspired you to start doing music in Miami, the bottom?
Probably just as a child, I've always loved singing. And I think it started because I had a little book and I would write poems. And then I
Wow.
just turned them into songs. And it kind of just, stuck with me. And then I was in chorus and choir, and it's just been in me since a little girl. So I just kept doing it, but I probably didn't start recording and making beats and writing my, like actually doing it in the studio until probably like 8 years ago.
Wow, that's crazy.
Hmm.
Wow. So I wanted to ask you, what high school did you go to?
I went to American Senior High and I went to Michael Crop.
Okay, American. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
I went to Crop for ninth and 10th grade, and I was in the magnet program for chorus and singing. And then I transferred schools to American for 11th and 12th because I wanted to graduate with all my friends from middle school. So.
That's cool. That's cool.
Mhm.
All right, well, that's fantastic. Um, how would you best describe the music that you create?
Ooh, unpredictable. Unpredictable.
Ooh,
Yeah.
unpredictable.
Hmm.
So, I mean, is it just like so versatile? Is it like when you say
I do
unpredictable, what do you mean by that?
unpredictable, like whatever mood I'm in. I don't like to put limits on myself as just an R&B artist because I can do anything. Just depends on the mood I'm in. I can rap, I can do reggaeton, I can it just depends. That's why I say unpredictable because I don't like to put myself in a box. I
Right,
can do
right,
pop, I can do EDM, like whatever my heart desires, as long as the beat is like going and I'm in that mood for it, I can
right.
do it.
Oh, that's
Because I'm a
cool.
writer first, so I feel like I can kind of adapt to anything.
That's dope. And you know what? That's so true because I am genuinely a writer too. And when you're able to write, you're able to really broaden your landscape as far as creativity is concerned.
Hmm.
So that's really, really cool to know. And us coming from Miami, there's so many different things that we can just
Yeah,
take from,
yeah.
so many
We're,
walks of
we're
life.
we're a melting pot down here.
For real. We definitely are, man. Wow, that's
I love
crazy.
it.
So what is your creative process when you're writing a song? Like where does it start for you?
I would say, I guess emotion. Because most of my music, when I started writing music, it was, even now, it's just all based on emotion. Heartache or just like a stress reliever. It's kind of become like my diary. So it's like, um, definitely it goes off emotion. And now I'm getting more into frequencies of the beats and things like that. So the beats I hear, it has to resonate with me. Like
Right,
as soon as it comes on, I know if it's for me. And I
right,
feel like
right.
now I don't make music for other people. I feel like I've been making it for myself. So it's
Yes.
like, you know,
Yes.
whatever like God wants to put through me at that time, I guess I could be like a vessel. And that's maybe like what he would want for me to say. I
I
don't know.
feel
It's a
you.
weird, it's a weird
No,
way
that's
to,
spiritual. That's spiritual.
yeah,
That's
it's a weird
spiritual.
way to explain it. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Just like, nothing forced. Nothing forced. I'm under new management now, and this is like my first time working with other writers and stuff. And even that is a process because I'm trying to let go of the wheel. And
Right.
it's a lot of politics and things when other people get involved. So it's like I have to, follow suit sometimes, but
Mhm.
it's always my way or no way, regardless. So
Right. Well, you know what? It should be that way. I think that, you know, um, having that freedom is so important for you to really truly, reach your maximum potential. And,
right.
sometimes the music industry is so much politics that, if you're not careful, it can make you start disliking what you really love. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm. Yeah, I never want to lose that about me. I don't ever want to forget who I am and why I started. Yeah, I don't think I would. And if it does come to that point, then I won't do it.
Right. That's good. Well, I'm kind of the same way. Actually,
Hmm.
I am the same way. So tell me about your brand, House of Mulan. Am I saying that right?
Yes, House of
That sounds
Mulan.
that sounds nice and classy. What's up with that?
So, I started House of Mulan probably when we first got in the first quarantine we got into, like when everyone was locked down. So
Oh gosh.
I kind of had time to, just tap into other things. And yeah, like my baby was born, House of Mulan. And
Congrats.
basically, I just wanted it to be like me, like things that I would wear and things that I would buy. And um, I haven't dropped a new season yet. It's coming out soon. I like to drop seasons when I drop music. So,
Right.
kind of
So
like,
it's got
it's
to be
kind of like,
parallel. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of like my merch. So it's just like select things, like a boutique, small boutique
Right.
for now, but pretty soon, I want to expand.
That's cool. One thing that I'm getting from you is that you know what you want.
Yeah.
A lot of artists, independent artists that are, you've been in the game for a minute, but some artists, they really have difficulties, still trying to find their way. It seems like you know exactly what it is that you want, and that's great.
Yeah.
And leading to the next question, what is your vision on making an impact in the game?
I definitely feel like the game needs someone like me. Um, the impact I want to make, I just want to make people feel good. If I can heal someone with my music or anything, with my clothes or my interviews, like anything, I just want to help people. And whatever comes to me financially, like financial freedom, I just want to continue to help people. So the bigger platform I get, I just want to reach as many people as I can to heal, because I just feel like it's a lot of hurt in the world. And like,
That's a lot.
yeah. And
It's a whole lot.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's the way Whitney Houston makes me feel, or Sade. Like it's just
Oh,
like,
come on now. Come on now.
yeah,
Come
yeah. It's
on
like,
now.
you
Smooth
know,
operator.
some people are just timeless, and I
Oh
want to leave.
gosh.
I want to leave my mark on the world. Like I want them to remember that I was here. You know,
That's deep. That's deep. And you named some greats right there. I love Whitney
the
Houston.
greatest.
Um,
Whitney Houston is the greatest.
oh my gosh, she's just fantastic, man. Really, really
Mhm.
is.
Her
So,
birthday's this.
huh? Her
Her
birthday's
birthday's
this
this.
week?
I think it was on. I think it's. I'm not sure the day. I think it's the 9th. Lord forgive me, but it is this month. I know she's a Leo.
She's a Leo. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Most of my best friends are Leos. So I'm a Sagittarius, so I love me some Leos.
That's awesome. We're
Yeah.
95% compatible.
Yeah. Leos are just unbelievable.
Yes,
No, seriously, unbelievable people.
we're very loyal.
Extremely. Extremely.
Hmm.
So any new releases? Tell me about what you're currently working on.
I'm working on an album. I don't know when it's coming out, but I wish I had a date for you. Something I gotta beat my management up about, but it's coming. It's
It's
coming.
coming
Great.
soon. It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Great things take time, and I'm being patient. And everything's gonna be how it's supposed to be. So, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. I have not dropped music in so long. I feel like a bird in a cage. Like I'm just ready to. But I'm
I'm telling you.
excited.
You're excited.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Definitely. My fans who do know me now, they will see the growth. I don't think they'll even recognize me now, because
Wow.
I've been working a lot. Like, even though I haven't been dropping music, I've been making beats, I've been writing, I've been vocal training like a maniac.
Congrats to the vocal
Yeah.
trainer. Nice.
So yeah, everything is coming together.
All right, well, I'm sure there's so many people that are looking forward to it and excited. I mean, I'm excited. So everybody that's tuning in, we just gotta wait. We gotta wait till Hazel just decides to drop it. Man.
I
So
want
what's
it
the
to be
best?
perfect.
Huh?
I
What you
want it to
say?
be I want it to be perfect.
All right, well that's cool. So we'll be patient on that. What's the best advice you can give to other aspiring artists trying to pursue their dreams?
The best advice I would give is just, follow your heart. Don't do anything that makes you uncomfortable. Don't try to be like everyone else that you see. Like, find who you are, and tap into that. Like, really get to figure you out first, and your people will gravitate towards you. And definitely in this industry, I feel like women shouldn't, they shouldn't feel pressed to, expose their self, or
That's right. That's right.
just do any type of thing. Like, never forget about the music. I mean, all that stuff is cool and stuff. I mean, I could get sexy every now and then, but don't let that be all that you're about, you
That's
know?
right. That's important.
So, yeah, always make it about the music, and then everything else will fall into place.
I think that's some gems right there. That's some serious gems, especially for female artists, because a lot of them, they feel like they have to be sexy all the time or overextend themselves, and then they get put in that hole. You know what I'm saying?
It puts you in a box, and like that's my main thing with my music, with anything. I don't want to be put in a box, any kind of box.
That's
So it's just
right. We trying to
like
think outside the box.
I wanna live, I wanna live in all ways, all alleys. Just life is so much more,
It is.
you know.
There's so many good things in life. So
Hmm.
many good things in life besides just that.
Yeah.
All right, so man, this is going well. How can someone get in contact with you for future
So
bookings, collaborations? Want to follow
um,
you?
they can reach out to either me directly or my manager. Probably not me, but my social media, my Instagram is Hazel Mulan. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everything out there. I have two managers right now, Vincent, Eric, and
What's up, guys?
and their email is, I guess what will be best? Maybe like a cell phone, maybe a cell phone. So I'll give you guys my manager's cell phone. It is 760-267-6353.
Cool.
And any booking inquiries, or beats or demos, anything, I'm working. So I even direct music videos, like anything. And I have my own clothing line, bikinis and stuff. So I'm just
You doing the damn thing, girl.
jack of all trades,
That's it. And a master of all.
master of all.
That's how
Hmm.
we gotta look at
People
it.
always people always forget to continue to say that saying, because they'll say like the jack of all trades is a master of none, but it's better than being it's something like that. But it is like a jack of all trades. Like I said, you're not in a box. You could be
Yeah,
whoever you want.
exactly. Exactly. And we just gonna switch up the none and just, replace it with the word all. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah, we're,
saying?
we're constantly evolving. You're not who you was yesterday, and neither am I.
I can definitely tell you that. But
Mhm.
yeah, that's kind of cool. Besides music, what's your escape from life? What's your mental margarita?
My mental margarita is traveling and being with my spouse, um, probably, and my puppy. This is Miracle.
Hey, little puppy.
She's like, "What are you talking about?" But yeah, just family, being with my family. I feel like that's who knows me the best. I don't really have a lot of friends and stuff, so they get to see the real Hazel. You know, I try to reserve who I am for them.
That's great. And you know what? Keep a tight circle, especially in this business. I mean, you know how it goes. So looks like you're doing all the right things. I want to thank you so much for being on this show. You know, we appreciate you. We appreciate your talent. And we look forward to, you know, just seeing you rise and rise. It was an absolute pleasure. Hazel Mulan, House of Mulan. And you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday.
Thank you. You too. Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, maybe we'll cross paths again, my Miami neighbor.
Absolutely. Let's do it. We got to represent one time for Dade County.
For sure. I'm going to make the city really proud that I'm from here.
That's great. That's great. That's
I'm
really
put
good.
on for my city.
You got to put on for your city. All right. Well, you take care. And once again, God bless you and your family. All right.
Thank you. God bless. Take care.
All right. Take care.
You're starstruck, here's a sprinkle of the stardust. Hold your champagne glass and your cigars up. See the guys with mob ties drive the cars up. Bright lights, most nights they buy the bars up. Candy coated Chevy cars on the highway. It's Frankie baby, it's on and this is my way. Dean Martin at the Sands this Friday. With Sammy Davis, here's a little hint where I stay. The city shines like Liberace's mansion. And you know Elvis had the whole city dancing. Showgirl silhouette steady prancing. Shout out to June, just the Copa Girls anthem. Legal gambling, yeah, that would tempt me. It's Sin City, holy water couldn't cleanse me. And Wayne Newton had the crowd in a frenzy. Live at the Stardust, the seats never empty. Now if you having a good time in Las Vegas, at the count of 3, I want to hear you scream, Viva Las Vegas. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Viva Las Vegas! And Main Street was the official local beer stop. Enough slot machine noise to make your ears pop. The cigarette girls walking souvenir shops, while Red Fox had them laughing till the tears drop. Before Steve got a win at the right time, Sig and Roy had a long circus lifeline. Now the strip's got a lot of neon light signs. Would you agree there's not another city like mine? Years later, Mayweather got the city hot, and everybody in your city with a TV watch. Celine Dion got celebrities at every spot. Boys the Man even got Jenny on the block. Now here's a culture shock, the desert's got a hockey scene. Golden Knights, yeah, the #1 hockey team. And we even got the Raiders repping Vegas now. So get the champagne, it's time to bring the waiters out.